Thank you, Georgia! Woo! Man, I tell you what an incredible. Y'all, I am so proud to be standing here as your Republican nominee for the United States Senate. Now, y'all, I can't go any further because I've got a few special people out here that helped make this happen, and I just got to say thank you. First and foremost, to my wife, Leanne. My goodness, she's been... Y'all, that woman's been my best friend for way more than the 37 years. And she is the rock of our family and has always had my back, even through thick and thin times out there. And none of this would have been possible without you, Ian. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Of course, none of this would have ever been possible without my mom. And Mom, I appreciate you. She's always been there for all of us, all of the children. And hey, my children are here. Thank you. Where I see Dakota and Dylan and Summer and all of our grandkids are here. So it's amazing. Y'all, my entire family's here. I see my younger brother's here, who's actually taller than me, and my little sister. Yeah, our entire family we're just close knit. And they have been such a big supporter of mine and helped me throughout everything, not just this race, but our entire lives. Y'all, I also want to thank my staff and all of our convoy captains out there. Y'all give us a round of applause for them. You know, I spoke with Derek Dooley a few minutes ago, and we had a really good conversation. I'm glad that he and spoke with the governor too. I'm glad they're on board. We all know what the mission is here, and I'm very thankful for that. But I want to thank Derek because he ran a spirited campaign, and I want to thank Governor Kemp for his leadership and his friendship over the years. You know, we're Republicans now. We're going to have some robust primaries out there. Sometimes we got some strong disagreements. But I can tell you one thing. Now we stand united around one mission. That's right. And y'all know what the mission is. It's to put a Republican in that seat and get rid of that Jon Ossoff in November. Return this seat to the people of Georgia. And I look forward to helping and getting the help and working to do just that. But y'all, most importantly now, I want to thank the people of Georgia for putting your trust in me. I mean, to those that voted for me, those that didn't, those that might not quite know me yet, I'm going to work every single day to earn your trust, your support, and your vote. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Mike Collins. You see, I grew up on this red clay right here in Jackson, Georgia. This state is the only place that I've ever known as home. I mean, it's where I built my business. I raised my family here. And you see, I learned the hard lessons that shape how I've been able to deliver results every day in Washington. You see, my wife Leanne and I, we started our little trucking company a little over 30 years ago, hiring, making payroll. And y'all, with the help of a great team and my family, we've been able to build it to the business it is today with nearly 100 employees out there, just delivering goods and services across the state and across this country that help fuel this economy. You see, I know what it's like to have employees and their families count on you to make the right decisions every day. Jon Ossoff doesn't. I know what it's like to sign the front and the back of a paycheck so that Georgians can put food on the table and provide for their families. Jon Ossoff doesn't. And you see, I know what it's like to take Georgia values of hard work, honesty, integrity, and a solutions-based approach to Washington, D.C. to get things done. Jon Ossoff doesn't. The truth is, this is the truth. We need more business people in Washington who know how to get things done, and that's exactly what I've done in the 2 short years I've been up there. I mean, Y'all know I say this all, but think about this. Getting two pieces of legislation signed into law by two different presidents from two different parties in a bipartisan fashion. And the first, the Trank Act, which is helping combat and prevent the spread of these dangerous synthetic opioids out there that have been infiltrating and killing our communities. The second, the Lake and Riley Act, to prevent just these criminal illegals like Jose Ibarra taking another innocent life. And do y'all realize to this day, that bill has led to the deportation of over 20,000 illegal criminals in this country. And you know, see, I got those things and more done by doing the same thing that I've been doing in the private sector for 30 years. That's doing the right thing, bringing people together, building coalitions, and finding common ground just to get some uncommon things done. I mean, that's what it's all about. And if I'm given the honor to serve Georgia in the Senate, well, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to get the job done. And you know what? I'm going to come home. We don't need more career politicians. And listen, y'all, my plan as your next U.S. Senator, I mean, it's simple. I'm just going to use my business experience out there to build on the record of results that I've already delivered in Washington. And, you know, like make life more affordable, more safe and prosperous for every Georgia family. First thing we're going to do, get rid of the policies that have fueled these high prices. Right. You see, Ossoff and politicians in Washington, they want to pile high taxes on top of high prices. It doesn't work for working families, and it doesn't work for me. That's one of the reasons I've got this legislation out there, y'all, called the Permit Act. It's going to cut red tape for infrastructure, housing, and smart development to lower cost, spur growth, and create more opportunities for families and communities to grow. Second, man, we're going to expand President Trump's energy policies to continue to unleash American energy dominance out there. You see, we need an all-above approach to energy. So it'll lower costs for every Georgian, boost our supply, and unleash an economic activity out there. Third, we're going to lower child care and health care costs by creating more price transparency, lowering prescription drugs, expanding health saving accounts. And guess what? And we're going to continue root out that waste, fraud, and abuse out there that's costing every American. You see, we can put forward an agenda that puts Georgians first. You know, one that builds on a vision where the working man is forgotten no more, where we protect our borders and fight crime, where we make life safer, more affordable, and more prosperous. But it stands in stark contrast now. It stands in stark contrast to what Jon Ossoff has done in Washington and what he'll do if he's given another 6 years. Because you see, while I was in the private sector in 2021 creating jobs and opportunities for hardworking Georgians, Jon Ossoff was the deciding vote for Joe Biden's massive spending bill. You know, the massive spending bill that sent inflation skyrocketing. It raised prices on gas and groceries, and it made your life more expensive just for you and your family. I voted for historic tax relief to working and middle-class Americans out there, eliminated the tax on tips and overtimes, and they put more money back in your pocket. Y'all know Jon Ossoff voted against that bill, while at the same time voting to send stimulus checks to prisoners and illegal immigrants. And as a father and grandfather, I've fought to protect our women, girls, and our most vulnerable in our society. Jon Ossoff didn't only vote once, not twice, but he voted 3 times to let men compete against girls in sports. Yeah. He co-sponsored legislation to allow men to use women's restrooms. And then pushed to allow men to be admitted in women's domestic violence centers. Y'all, I sponsored, passed and the President signed into law the Laken Riley Act to protect our families and our communities from these violent criminals who are here illegally. And here's the kicker on this. Here's what Jon Ossoff initially voted against that bill, but he voted to give amnesty to illegal immigrants convicted of a crime, and then voted to fund the exact type of sanctuary cities like the one that got Laken Riley murdered. Y'all, this choice in this race, man, it's crystal clear. You got a businessman who's delivered results in both the private sector and in Washington, making your life more affordable, more safe, and more prosperous, or an out-of-touch, far-left liberal who's raised your taxes, made your life more expensive, less safe, and left Georgia worse off. But listen, let me be clear about something. Y'all, this race is going to be challenging. I mean, hey, Jon Ossoff, he's going to have millions and millions of dollars pouring in here from his New York and California donors. The political establishment, the mainstream media, and the global elites, they're going to be working overtime to get him reelected. Well, let me be also very clear about this, because we're going to win this race because we have the hard-working people of Georgia on our side. Y'all, we won't be outworked. No, we won't be outrun. We're going to travel to every corner of this state, meeting with Georgians from Bainbridge to Blue Ridge, from Buckhead to Bankhead, every zip code and every community, to share our plan to make their lives better. And you can write this in your book. And that's exactly what I'm going to do every single day as your next U.S. Senator. So listen now. So hop in, buckle up, and get ready. Y'all, this truck is fired up. We're going to keep the hammer down all the way to November. Thank you for your help. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your vote. God bless, and God bless the great state of Georgia.